Welcome to this .NET MAUI Calendar Control tutorial. In this video, I'll show you how to customize the Syncfusion .NET MAUI Calendar Control in a .NET MAUI application. You will see how to customize the appearance of the calendar, disable past dates, and apply distinct backgrounds for past, present, and future dates. Additionally, I'll show you how to display the calendar in a pop-up window, customize the appearance of selected dates, and highlight special dates. I start by opening an existing MAUI application in which I have already configured the Syncfusion MAUI Calendar Control. If you want to learn how to add the calendar control to a MAUI application, watch the video linked in the YouTube card above or in the description below. Now I run the application. You can see that the calendar is displayed showing the month and date. You can switch between year, decade, and century views. To change the background color of the calendar, define the background property and set a desired color. Now the background color has been applied to the calendar. Next, I'll show you how to disable past dates. To do that, set the Enable Past Dates property to false. You can see that past dates have been disabled. Next, I will show you how to customize the appearance of the calendar view. First, define the Month View property with the Calendar Month View element. To highlight the current date with your preferred color, define the Today background property. Set a desired color. To customize the text of the current date, define the Today text style property with the Calendar text style element. Specify your preferred color in the text color. You can apply the same customization to other views as well. For that, define the Year View property with the Calendar Year View element. Set the customization in the same way as for the Month View. Now the customization has been applied to the date, month, year, and decade. To customize the appearance of previous and next month dates, define the Trailing Leading Dates background property in the Calendar Month View element to your desired color. Then, configure the Trailing Leading Dates text style property within the Calendar Month View element to specify the text color, font size for these dates. Apply the same customization to the Year View to ensure a consistent visual style across the decade and century views. Before running the application, I set the Enable Past Dates property to True to ensure that the customization applies to past dates. Now the visual style is applied to the previous and next month dates. Here, the visual style is not applied to the year view as it represents the current year. However, it is applied to the decade and century views. Before moving forward, I set the Enable Past Dates property to false. Next, let's see how to customize the calendar header view. To do that, I modify the calendar's header appearance by utilizing the Header View property. Within this property, I create a Calendar Header View element. Assign a suitable background color. Then, within the Calendar Header View element, I configure the Text Style property with the Calendar Text Style element. Specify the text color and font size values. As a result, you will observe that the header customization has been successfully updated. To display the calendar in a pop-up window, set the Mode property of the calendar to Dialog. There are also two other types, default and relative dialog. To open the calendar programmatically, add a button control. Specify the button clicked event. Set the text property to Open Calendar. Next, navigate to the button clicked event. Set the Is Open property of the calendar to True. Before running the application, remove the customizations that are not related to the dialog mode. Once the application loaded, you can see a button labeled Open Calendar. Clicking this button will open the calendar in a pop-up window. To customize the color of the selected range of dates, set the value to Range in the Selection Mode property. I specify the desired colors in the Start Range Selection Background, End Range Selection Background, and Selection Background properties. Once the application is loaded, select a range of dates. The background color is applied to the selected range. Besides range selection, there are also options for single selection, allowing you to choose one date at a time from the calendar. Multiple selection, which lets you pick several dates from the calendar. Multi-range selection, enabling you to select multiple ranges of dates from the calendar. To showcase the calendar in Korean format, set the identifier property to Korean. Now the calendar is presented in the Korean format. The calendar can be customized to display a range of cultural and regional systems, including Gregorian, Hijri, Persian, and so on. Finally, to add and customize a special date in the calendar, first, declare the calendar month view element within the month view property. Then define the special dates background property and set it to your preferred color. In the main page CS, I assign a function to the special date predicate property for the month view. This function takes date as input. Within the function, check the date matches exactly 2 days from the current date. If the date matches the condition, create an instance of calendar icon details to hold the details of the special icon. Then set the icon property to heart to display a heart icon. Specify a desired color for it using the fill property. The function should return the icon details object, which a calendar will use to display the heart icon on the specified date. If the date does not meet the condition, it returns null to indicate that no special icon is needed for that date. Now you can view the calendar with the heart icon displayed on the specified date. Let's wrap up this video. We learned how to customize the Syncfusion .NET MAUI Calendar control in a .NET MAUI application. I demonstrated how to customize the calendar by disabling past dates and applying distinct backgrounds for past, present, and future dates. Additionally, I showed you how to display the calendar in a pop-up window, customize the appearance of selected dates, and highlight special dates. If you would like to see the working code of this example, you can download it from the GitHub link in the description below. I have also included a link where you can check if you qualify for our community license, which gives you a free license key for our entire .NET MAUI control suite. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.